December 1917. They all came at once. Not one figure, not two, but dozens. My inner vision was suddenly crowded with beings all speaking simultaneously, all demanding attention, all claiming importance. An old wise man shouting over a child, a warrior arguing with a scholar, a crowd of the dead pressing forward. I nearly lost my mind. This wasn't active imagination anymore, it was psychic chaos. Until I discovered the Parliament technique. Today, you learn what to do when your unconscious becomes a crowd and how to manage the inner multitude without being overwhelmed. Welcome to week 3. The deeper territories where things get complicated. You see, you're not one person. You're a democracy of souls. As I wrote, the psyche is a self-regulating system of multiple centers of consciousness. Multiple centers of consciousness, each with its own voice, own agenda, own wisdom. Most people never meet their inner crowd. But once you've mastered active imagination, they all want to speak. The child you were, the elder you'll become. The unlived lives, the ancestral voices. It's like opening a door to a room and finding 100 people who've been waiting to meet you. Managing multiple figures requires 5 protocols. First, the assembly space. Create an inner amphitheater or council room. Second, the speaking order. Establish who speaks when. Third, the moderator role. You become the chairman, not the victim. Fourth, the time boundaries. Each figure gets their moment, not eternity. Fifth, the integration council. Help them communicate with each other. Let me tell you about the Parliament. When my inner crowd became unbearable, I created an imaginal space, a circular chamber. I told them all, you may enter, but you must take seats. You must wait your turn. Remarkably, they agreed. The warrior sat next to the child, the scholar beside the mystic. Even the dead found their places. Then I said, each may speak, but only one at a time. I will listen. What followed was the most profound session of my life. Each figure revealed why they'd come, what they needed, what they offered. The chaos became symphony. But here's the danger with multiple figures. If you don't establish order, they establish chaos. I've seen patients overwhelmed by inner voices, unable to distinguish between them, lost in the crowd. You must be the conductor of this orchestra, not a victim of the noise. Today, we convene your inner parliament. Even if you've only met one or two figures, we'll create the space for more. Sit with authority. You're about to chair a meeting. Close your eyes. Enter your threshold state. Now visualize a gathering space. A circular room, an amphitheater, a council chamber. See it clearly. This is your parliament. Place yourself at the center or head of this space. You are the moderator, the witness, the chairman. Now open the doors. Say internally, those who need to speak, enter now. Watch who comes. Don't be surprised if many arrive, or if only a few come. Let them find their places. Observe them. Young ones, old ones, familiar, strange. When they've settled, speak. Welcome. Each will have a chance to speak, one at a time. Now ask, who needs to speak first? Watch who stands or comes forward. Let them speak. Listen. What do they say? When they finish, thank them. Ask, who's next? Continue this process. If it becomes chaotic, raise your hand. Say, order, one at a time. You have the authority here. Now begin to close the session. Tell them, this parliament will reconvene. Thank you for coming. Watch them leave or fade. Return to ordinary consciousness. Open your eyes. Write immediately. Who came? What was said? What patterns did you notice? You've just discovered something profound. You contain multitudes. Here's the ultimate truth about multiple figures. Every neurosis is a parliament in chaos. Every psychosis is a crowd without a moderator. Every wholeness is a democracy in harmony. As I discovered, the self is not singular but a commonwealth of souls. Tomorrow Day, 17. The amplification method. How to deepen any symbol using the wisdom of all humanity. But tonight, remember, you are not crazy for hearing multiple voices. You're not fragmented for containing crowds. You're discovering what you really are. A parliament of possibilities. A democracy of souls. A symphony of selves. The question is, will you conduct or be conducted?